Okay, it says going live. I was about to say. Yeah. Keep saying it's going live. Are we live? Should we? Are we? Yes, sir. No, sir. Either way. SmackDown. SmackDown. We are live. I can't even tell, but apparently we are. Okay, I guess we're live. Either way, welcome y'all. SmackDown review 9/11. Yes. What a wise choice to review SmackDown. Was a okay, I'm gonna say it like this. The good is very little compared to the bad. So that's all I'm gonna say. Bad show. I'm sure everything is fine. I want to make sure. SmackDown was trash, says Blake Lewis. Yeah. Marlon says that the lady was mellow. Yeah, I've been saying that on Twitter the whole show. When they showed the vignette, I was like, yeah, that's clearly Carmella. I don't really care about the tattoo. It's more of the fact that, like, I can tell by her body shape and how she looks. Yeah. Always gotta check how we're doing on the stream. Yeah, I gotta add. Either way. I'm sure we're fine. Look, I'm sorry about the shitty camera, by the way. Gotta work with what I got. You feel me? Now, either way. So SmackDown was an up and down show, mostly down than up. Jey Uso, Roman Reigns situation, I do enjoy that. The women's segment, the women's four-way match, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, I didn't even watch that. I literally just skipped. Only one part caught my attention was when Michael Cole said Bray Wyatt or The Fiend, right? And then Alexa Bliss got into a fucking trance, and then she just hit the Sister Abigail on the Nikki Cross. I'm like, wait, what? And it, yeah, so other than that, that four-way was terrible. Worthless. Garbage. I highly disagree. About the four-way. Okay. Alright. So, again, SmackDown tonight was just not good. It was not good at all. The Intercontinental title situation and Bayley's promo, and that's it. Everything else was just not for me. I mean, honestly, the four-way match was good. Was just not. It was just not my cup of tea. It was just not for me. Lacey Evans, I don't know why she was in the four-way, but okay. Nikki Cross, we gonna get to that in a sec. Alexa Bliss, fair enough. Tamina? Out of everybody? Tamina? Okay. If it makes sense at all. That new puppet was about ugly as fuck. It should have been Alexa Bliss instead, but I guess after Jey, they were gonna start a feud with Bray and Roman. Yeah, I know. Christian, thanks for the comment, by the way. I know that they're gonna have Roman and Bray go at it. I recognize that. Yeah. Either way. So, let's just get into the show. Even though the show was very bad, but we're going to get into the show. Obviously, the show starts up with the, recap of what happened the last few weeks. Roman Reigns winning the Universal title. The promo, that great promo he cut last week with Paul Heyman as well. Jey Uso winning the number one contenders match, the 4-way. All that good stuff, And after that, we had the, the Thunderdome, the thunder and the lightning. And what happened to the intro and the pyro? What happened to that? I mean, I'm just saying, I want that. But to each his own, WWE, to each his own. So, we had that. And we had the show open. And I had a feeling that the big dog was going to open the show. He did. He comes out. Hoists his title up in the air. Pyro goes off. They come to the ring. Heyman cuts a promo regarding Jey Uso, introducing Jey Uso. Jey Uso comes through. Obviously, Jey appreciates Heyman, the Uso family or the Samoan family, whatever the lineage of the Samoan family, and Paul Heyman go a long way for like over 30 years. So there's that. So then afterwards, you had King Corbin come out, which I'm like, okay, fair enough. I'm sure he's upset about losing that 4-win match last week. Then you had Sheamus coming out. I mean, King Corbin pointing out that Roman and Jey were in cahoots the whole time. This was a setup. And then Sheamus come out, kind of agree with Corbin as well, saying it should have been a triple threat instead of a 4-way. They had time to prepare, but then Jey Uso got offended. He's like, oh, preparation? Talk about practice? We talking about practice. So then, Jey Uso proposed a tag team match between, the Bloodline, Roman and Jey, against, I don't know what the hell he said. I forgot what he said. He said something that I just chuckled at, and that was pretty much it. I don't know what that was. I don't know what he said. He said, I don't know, something about butt. I don't know. Okay? So there you go. So that happened. You had, I think Sheamus tried to go for a punch, and then Sheamus got tossed over the top rope by Jey, and then Jey weirdly sends Corbin into the corner, and that was it. And then Roman just stood there like, that Kenny Omega meme when he's like that? It was pretty much Roman like with the championship, like, and then he just walked off. He didn't even agree to the tag team match, which I knew where this was going. I'm paying attention detail by detail. And the fact that Big Dog didn't say, yeah, I'll join you tonight. Fuck these niggas. The fact that he didn't say any of that he didn't agree to fight with Jey against Corbin and Sheamus, kind of told me he's going to pull what he's been doing over the last month, or the last few weeks, rather. Roman Reigns comes out at the end of the match, rather, and then he just shows up and win and leave. And yeah, all that. So, after that, we had Intercontinental title match coming through with AJ versus Hardy again on SmackDown. But Sami Zayn was arguing with the production people backstage, or in the production truck, about the graphic, which I love. I love this detail. I love the fact that Sami Zayn's going after the production people, Greg Hamilton, everybody regarding the Intercontinental Championship. I love that little detail there. I love it. So, Sami Zayn wanted the match to be an exhibition match, not for an IC title, because he's the current Intercontinental Champion. And I agree, even though Sami Zayn's from Montreal, and I think Montreal's the scum of Canada. But either way, he's the rightful Intercontinental Champ. Hardy's a fraud. Even though I love Jeff Hardy, Hardy's a fraud. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, Match happens. I thought Jeff Hardy was gonna get a clean win over AJ, like, and I mean, like, he hit a twist of fate, then a swanton, but luckily AJ got the way for the swanton. I thought he was gonna hit the twist of fate, swanton, and that was it. I was gonna be like, how do we get here? How? You know what? So the match happened. Commercial breaks took place. I think 2 commercial breaks, and then Sami Zayn came through at the end of the match. The match ended in disqualification. He attacked AJ Styles. Styles wins by DQ. Haluva kicked to Hardy, and then I love how Hardy sold the shit out of it because he was walking before the hit break. He was walking up the ramp, and he just dropped. I was like, oh god. I was like, oh. He's just walking, and he just dropped. He just dropped, and then that was it. Then it went to commercial break. I was like. So I was like, I didn't even say anything but this. Nice selling, Jeff Hardy. Nice selling. So it was weird. It was kind of weird to me, but either way, it happened. It happened. So, still to come, we had Bray Wyatt introduce a new friend, which was, we'll get to that in a second. I just wanted to see if anyone left a comment or not. Nope. Still intact. Alright. So we come back. We come back. They showed footage of Hardy, you know, dropping on the ramp, and Hardy was backstage in the medical office or medical room. You had an interviewer. I don't know her name, but she was there doing her job, you know, informing us that he's getting checked out. And then AJ Styles just randomly just walked the corner and was like, oh, there they are. And it's just been like, you know what's a travesty? That I didn't win the Intercontinental title. I mean, Jeff Hardy's the champion, but Sami Zayn was gone for months. Blah, blah, blah. He said, doesn't matter. I'll face both of them in any match for the championship. That instantly put in my head triple threat. I was okay with a normal triple threat for the Intercontinental title, but when AJ said any match, I was like, you know what? Why don't you spice up Clash of Champions a bit? I know TLC is like 3 months away, but why don't you have a ladder match? It'd be shades of Ramon and HBK, but in a 3-way. So we have Styles, Hardy, Zayn, all for the undisputed World Wrestling Entertainment Intercontinental Championship. Easy. But let's see what they do here. Either way, I am liking this storyline with AJ, Zayn, and Hardy. 3 big names for a mid-card championship. That's something that we all can appreciate. So then, Cole and Graves announced that SmackDown's Tag Team Champions, which has no division whatsoever. I thought on Raw they're gonna, you know, that motherfucker, but I guess not. Like, I guess not. Cesaro and Shinsuke just came on Raw and be like, yeah. So we were bored on SmackDown. Like, we ain't got no tag teams to face. We beat everybody ass. So we go come on your show and face y'all. Why? You see, what happened was we bored. That's what I'm getting here from Cesaro and Shinsuke. We're bored. We got nothing to do on SmackDown. Hey, look, Raw's okay. They got 3 hours. We could get some time in. I mean, I thought they're gonna have an undisputed tag team title match at Clash of Champions, which would be nice, but I guess they don't want to do that. I mean, there's no divisions for both brands. How many times do I have to see Profits against Andrade and Garza? How many times do I have to see? Now the Viking Raiders are hurt. Apollo and Ricochet are a tag team now? I don't even know. We got the Hurt Business, which obviously you could have MVP and Shelton go after the tag team title, and you have Lashley go after the World Championship, so McIntyre, watch out. And then you have Cedric Alexander go after the United States title. which sadly is held by Bobby Lashley. This is either way, but you see what I'm going here, right? I just have a lot of ideas just flowing out of me. Simplistic ideas, yes, but ideas regardless that would be interesting to see on TV. I would love to see the Hurt Business pull an Evolution. All the gold. Pull an Undisputed Era on NXT on Raw. All the championships. I don't want to say all the gold because guess what? The Raw tag titles are fucking silver. Red straps and silver does not mean gold, Michael Cole. I really hate it when Michael Cole says, "Oh, they want some championship gold, bitch, where?" It's silver. I mean, need I say more? I'm ranting. I'm sorry. Either way, back on track. So, it's announced that Nakamura and Cesaro will take on the Profits on Raw and In Your Face Raw. How many fucking times do I have to hear the announcer for the commercial? In your face. In your face. In your face. I mean, how many times am I going to hear it? In your face. I swear to God, he should have just said in your house. I would appreciate that more. WWE in your house. Raw. That'll be fire. I mean, if you want to hire me for creative, but I get free control. You're not controlling me, Vince. I'm sorry. I will sneeze in front of you and you will like it. I will chew gum. I will cross my legs. I will wear a scarf and look at badly with scarf on. What's wrong with you? I'm getting off track again. Either way. So this time, after you had Cesaro and Shinsuke on Raw, you had the Profits on SmackDown. And I'm like, wow. They really have nothing for the tag team titles, huh? So they showed up. They wanted to be part of the Champions Lounge, right? Cesaro's not happy about it because they got a tag match against the Lucha House Party. Again. I'm just saying again. Either way. So, afterwards, you had Cesaro and Nakamura against the Lucha House Party. The match was going on. I barely cared. I don't really care. I was more interested in the dissension between the Lucha House Party and the fact that Kalisto looks fucking jacked. But either way, he's still a bitch for blocking me. I have no idea why he blocked me. JBL, I understand. He's a blocking machine. He'll block anybody in sight. He's like, oh, you follow me? Block. Or you don't follow me? Block. But Kalisto, what did I do to you? I've been a fan of yours for years. You know how many times I gotta waste my time doing this? Saying Lucha like a fucking loser? Yeah. Not anymore. But either way. So, match took place. Don't really care. And then you had Cesaro getting distracted because on the Tron, you had the Profits having a party with, you see Matt Riddle in the background, and see other people in the background. You know, they're going crazy. Angelo Dawkins like, we live! And then he sprayed the champagne bottle. And then Cesaro got caught with a roll-up. And Kalisto gets the win. Lucha House Party pinned the tag team champion. So I guess they're going to get another tag team title shot at some point. Great. What is Otis and Tucker doing? What is Miz and Morrison doing? Oh, they're fighting for lunchboxes, food, and Money in the Bank contract. Like that matters too. Either way. So, before all this took place, you had Sami Zayn meet Jeff Hardy backstage. Hardy was getting looked at by the doctor, getting checked up. Zayn came in, rubbing in his face, talking shit, and then he brawled, which it looked bad for Zayn because when he landed. Obviously, if you're the guy that's charging after somebody, but you're the one ended up on the ground first, and the other guy that's about to punch you in the face or just beating you up is the one on top, pause. What do you think is gonna happen? It's not gonna look good for you. It's not gonna look good for you. Jeff Hardy had the upper hand in that brawl. Either way. So after that, Bayley walking with a chair. She's all business. After that, I did not see the House Party partying with Profits in the Champions Lounge. I don't care. So we finally get to Bayley in the ring. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. Whenever I watch or listen to a promo, I always sit there with a serious look on my face. It's like if they're talking to me. You know? That's how much of a promo guy I am. I love promos. And a promo that what Bayley cut is something I fuck with. She sat there in the chair that she damaged Sasha with, and she just looked at the camera. Before she even said anything, she's pulling out the Tron, showing a recap of what happened last week, and etc. etc. So they put in the boos, WWE, with their audio clips. They put the boos. At least they low-key did better with the audio clips. It's still annoying, but they did it better than what they did before. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because they added the 1, 2, 3 chant whenever there's a pinfall being made. So, there's that. Bayley says that after all that, people are asking how Sasha Banks is doing. But nobody asked how she's doing, how she feels. Like if she liked doing what she did last week. And then she said, ding dong, of course I do. I enjoyed all of it. Sasha Banks. That's pretty much what she said, you know? She said that she knew what Sasha was doing all along. Sasha was using her just to get to the SmackDown Women's Championship at some point. So she did what Banks would have done first. She got the Banks before Banks got the Bayley. That was pretty much the situation here. And then she has no remorse, and that's it. She just plans on remaining as the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion of all time? Is it all time? I don't know. I don't know if it's all time or not, but either way. So after she cut a great promo, did Bayley. She the one thing that she said that stuck out to me was that she said that after what happened last week, Banks is completely useless, which I love how WWE just added up, or amped up rather. They amped up the boos when she said that she's useless to Bayley. I love that part. I'm not gonna lie. And then she walks out with the music playing, and then we transition into the 4-way. Nikki Cross doing her annoying entrance, and then she gets attacked with a steel chair by Bayley, which I didn't see coming. I'm not gonna lie. And then after that, you have Nikki Cross being attended to by Bliss. Lacey Evans taunts Nikki Cross and Bliss. You have Tamina already in the ring. And then the match happened. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Michael Cole mentions The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And then Alexa Bliss went into a fucking trance. She went into a trance. She picked up Nikki Cross. And then Sister Abigail. And then went to commercial break, come back. I don't know what happened to Bliss. Did she leave? What the fuck happened? And after that, in the end, Lacey Evans knocked out Tamina with the women's right. Tamina stopped Nikki Cross from pinning Lacey Evans. I don't know. Yeah, Tamina stopped Nikki Cross from pinning Lacey Evans. And then Tamina got caught with the twisting neckbreaker off the top rope. Shades of both Dallas. And then Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross. I'm going to say that one more time. Nikki fucking Cross. Nicole Cross. Nikki Cross. Is once again your number one contender for the SmackDown Women's title. How many times do I gotta see Nikki Cross versus Bayley on pay-per-view? How many times have we... I swear to God, we've seen this way too many times. They had too many matches this year alone! On pay-per-view, probably the third one. But, in general, they had, at least 5, which I'm tired of. Because this is why I say that, because they all felt the same. I don't care. I just wait for Bayley to retain, and we move on with our lives. Nikki Cross. You know? So Nikki Cross won. Yay. I don't care. I don't care. So, we have Otis versus Morrison, which I don't know why this is happening. I don't care what's happening. These four people should be in a bigger situation, but they're not. Now you're probably thinking, well, they're fighting for the Money in the Bank contract. Well, it doesn't feel like a big deal to me. I'm sorry. The Money in the Bank, yeah. Do I still think Otis should have cashed in at some point, or at least tried to? Yeah. He should have tried to cash in at least. But since that didn't happen, they're going to give it to either Miz or Morrison at this point. But who do you give it to? I normally would say Morrison, but I trust the Miz more as far as making a big deal out of something like this. So I feel like for Miz to get it, and besides, the Miz is kind of overdue of a world title shot in a long time to me. I mean, I understand he's been in a shithole over the last year. You know, he put over Shane McMahon, great, but what did that do for him in the last year? Because of the Miz, his friend John Morrison got a shitty return. Because of the Miz, yeah, they had a tag title run that I barely remember, other than the Elimination Chamber match and the WrestleMania Triple Threat ladder match for all singles guys in that match, by the way. So, I don't know what's going on with these guys. I honestly don't know. Nor do I care. So, yeah, like vignette of a woman with the coat, blonde hair. I knew it was Carmella. People say, oh, it's Eva Marie. It's Eva Marie. Bitch, it's Carmella. It's Carmella. I'm going to get the chat real quick. Cameron Kimi. Or Kearney. What's up? Elijah Wood. I find Nikki Cross entrance annoyingly funny. It was, but she's cringy now. She's been like that for a minute. I can't lie. I accepted her with the tag team run with Bliss, but at this point, I don't know. I can't really sit here and be like, yeah! I can't. SmackDown Women's roster feels so small compared to Raw's. Raw is similar to me, man. I don't even know who's there. Baszler, Nia Jax, Asuka, James, Natalya, Liv and Ruby, Peyton and Billy. Oh, damn, they actually got a decent roster compared to SmackDown. Oh, SmackDown got Lacey Evans, Tamina, Naomi, Sasha, and Bayley. Gross, Bliss, Dana Brooke, Carmella. I mean, Carmella's cool, but no. But I'm curious to see what her gimmick's gonna be like moving forward. So Otis wins with the Vader Bomb after he did the Caterpillar, which I am sick. I am sick and tired of the fucking Caterpillar. I'm sorry. I still love Otis. He's cool. You know, cool. But I'm just saying, the Caterpillar's kind of run its course for me. You know, I don't know. I'm just tired of it. So, Miz runs away with the lunchbox, thinking that the contract was in it, but then April Fools looking at it. You had Otis with the contract and with another lunchbox in it. And then Miz got the lunchbox with food in it, with a rotting apple, or like an eaten apple, the core. Yeah, all that shit. Miz tried to finesse and try to figure out a way to get the contract, but either way. Firefly Fun House! What the fuck was this? What was this? I was expecting Bliss to come through after what we saw earlier, that four-way, that Sister Abigail. I mean, for God's sakes. And she nailed that Sister Abigail very good, by the way. I mean, people give her a lot of shit for her wrestling ability. I mean, can she wrestle? I mean, I'm gonna say I don't know. He's like, I can look at anybody else. I can look at Sasha and say, yeah, she can wrestle. Bayley, yeah, she can wrestle. Charlotte, yeah, she can wrestle. Becky, she can wrestle. You know? Naomi, she could definitely wrestle. But when I look at Alexa Bliss, it's like, I don't know. Dana Brooke, I'm gonna say no for Brooke. All I see her do is, yeah, she upgraded the moveset, Swanton Bomb, but other than that, what does she have? Huh? Flex appeal. What's your flex appeal? That's all you got. That's all you got, Brooke. Is flex appeal. But what does it actually do? Yeah, you flex on them. You flex on these niggas. But then, but what is it? What do you do? Do you win? I don't know. Either way. So back to this Firefly Fun House. You had Bray Wyatt going on and on and on about him losing the Universal title. And then he brags about, oh, we have persevering parrot, some new friend. And then he's like, come on out. And he's like, nigga, come on. Like, why are you taking so long? Hurry up. Why are you taking so long? Hurry the fuck up. Why? Why are you? And he looks in the box, and it's dead. It's dead. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that was a waste of time. Either way, he's like, oh, I should have put holes in it. And then throws it away. Right? Throws it away. And then they had McMahon Puppet come through. And he's like, after losing the Universal Championship, you have lost control of the Firefly Fun House. You better get it together or you're flooded. And he's like, whoa, chill. Thank you. Yeah. I got you. Don't worry. And he's like, well, what do you have in mind? He said, I got a special advisor for the Fun House. Wobbly Walrus. Wobbly Walrus. It took me a minute to recognize that it is a reference to Paul Heyman, because when he said, ladies and gentlemen, my name, I'm like, oh, okay, it's Paul, okay. Because Rock called him a walrus many years ago, and that stuck with him since. At least to my knowledge. He might be called that way before. I don't know. He started getting weight by the ECW days anyway, right? I think so. So, either way. So, that happened. And then Vince said, well, this is such good shit. And then, yeah. And then Bray's like, well, yowie wowie. Oh, shit. Why? I'm very tired. I only had, 2 hours of sleep in the last day? Why? That's my question to everyone here. Why? I don't know. So, let me read the chat before I get to the end of the show. Otis will give his Money in the Bank to Big E. I don't really think so, but that'd be cool. I'd rather Big E win the Rumble. I mean, who else is shooing? Who else is a shoo-in to win the Rumble? Ain't nobody else shooing? Edge? No. Hell no. Fuck no. I love Edge. That return this year, beautiful. Beautiful. But a Royal Rumble win in 2021? Nick. He won one 10 years ago. He doesn't need to win another one 11 years later after his first win. No. He doesn't need that. We good. We good. We don't need that. No. Okay? We don't need that. So, I will have Big E win the Royal Rumble. Yes, I'm saying what everybody else has been saying. Big E wins the Rumble, goes on to WrestleMania, whichever WrestleMania in the PC or the Thunderdome or the Mama Dome. I don't know. Is it going to be in that stadium? How is the United States going to have a show? How are they planning to have the Royal Rumble in a different location than the Thunderdome in Orlando, Florida? Where I don't think the U.S. is getting better anytime soon. Canada right now, Toronto's not getting better at this point. You know, the Rota's still alive, y'all. It's still alive. It's still going. Y'all have to the Rona was so last month. Like, it's just piss posh. Okay, yeah, we'll get sick. But we'll all be fine. No, it's still there. You can die. You get clapped. With the Rona gun, clapped with the Rona gun. So, I don't know how they're going to plan for the Rumble in a different city. I still think the Rumble's going to happen in the Thunderdome. Either way. They're going to keep paying for the Thunderdome as long as they possibly can. I don't see them going back into the PC anytime soon, even though they have some of the best shows, only Raw, not SmackDown, Raw-wise, in my opinion. You know, they had pay-per-views or bless in the last few months, so that's just me. I like Alexa. She's my favorite, says JJ Hunt, Seth Rollins fan. Alexa, to me, has been up and down. I liked her in 2017, early 2017. By the time she beat Bayley at Payback, after that, I just stopped caring. And then she got worse. She got worse for the next year and a half, next 2 years. I still hate that she won that Money in the Bank contract against, and then cashed it in the same night against Ronda Rousey, or Nia Jax, rather. Still hate it to this day. Not gonna lie. I don't lose sleep over it, but I'm just saying. Tamoy says, what kind of a freaking heel is Reigns? I think I don't want to say he's a cool heel, because you got people out there that still think about this Roman agenda shit, right? You got that. Plus you got people that's behind Roman now. You know, I love Reigns now more than ever. Within the last year since he came back from his leukemia situation, I've been a bigger fan of Reigns since then. And no, not because he survived leukemia. Fuck that. No. That would mean I'm a fan of Joe and why. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be dead ass. When it comes to the wrestlers, they're just gimmicks to me on TV. I don't really care about them behind the scenes. The only people I care about behind the scenes is Cena, Rock, and DDP. There's probably a few more that I can't really mention right now. But yeah. So Reigns, in the last year and a half, he's been great. Him winning the Universal title, to me, felt justice. It felt justice. You know, he gave up the championship. Never got a shot at it back. When he finally did, then Rona happened. Then he had to take a break because fuck that. He's not getting sick for his family. He just got kids. Twins. 5 kids. None about that life. He comes back and he wins the Universal title in one of the best ways possible, in my opinion. Didn't have to be involved in the match. Just fucking show up at the end. Sign contract. Spear. Low blow. 1, 2, 3. Done. So, there's that. So Reigns, to me, I don't know, he's a heel regardless. He's a cool, I don't want to say he's a cool heel. When you think of cool heels, you think of Adam Cole, Kevin Owens back in the day. Those type of cool heels. Reigns he still has his haters. And I don't know. But he's a heel regardless. But I like him. I like Reigns a lot. That's just me. Wobbly Walrus will burn the show to the ground. Elijah Woods, you are not wrong, my friend. Now, y'all might think I'm be dead ass. I'm gonna be dead ass. I'm kind of bored of the Raw Underground. Like now, you're probably thinking, oh, whoa, now you're bored of the Raw Underground, but before you were like, oh, hoes and niggas fighting and shit. I'm like, it was entertaining. I like the idea, you know, Fight Club situation. It just worked then. Now it's boring. You know, it's just boring to me now. Ain't nothing new. Just same old niggas fight. And that's it. It's like, where my hoes at? Where the women in the corner? What happened to that? Oh, just dudes fighting. I want to see that. I already see people wrestle for 3 hours. We're gonna waste a whole hour of watching people try to shoot fight. Come on now. I'm a bit bored. Of Raw Underground. Even though I have been taking the piss out of it. Everybody else is shitting on it from day one. I'm just joking around with it. Either way. Only thing Dana Brooke have is more muscles than me. You're not wrong, Juicy Titan. She's more muscles than all of us. But at the same time, what can she do? All I see her do is a handspring elbow in the corner cartwheel splash, and a senton bomb from the top. What is her finish? I don't even know her finishing move. Is it the Samoan driver still? I don't even know. And Jordan Bryant says Big E versus Reigns for the Universal title. Yes, that has to happen. Not now, though. I don't want it now. I want it WrestleMania. If you gave Kofi his big moment, giving Big E this opportunity would be awesome. Let Big E get his moment at Survivor Series. Why not? Build up Big E. If you're able to build up Kofi Kingston like you did, the gauntlet matches, all that shit, and then he won the championship, you can do the same thing with Big E. Have him he beat Sheamus at Payback. Great. Then you have him go to Clash of Champions. I'm sure he's going to get a match with Sheamus again, and he beats Sheamus again. Then maybe he fights Corbin at Hell in a Cell. I don't know. I'm just going to go based on instinct, because you know WWE. Big E beats Baron Corbin at Hell in a Cell. Then he gets to join a Survivor Series team. You do what you did with Keith Lee last year with Big E. You let Big E have his moment in the sun at Survivor Series. Let him be the last guy he gets pinned in a team. Or he wins the fucking thing himself. I don't know. But either way, guys can look great in losing as well. Look at Keith Lee, what happened last year. You can do the same thing with Big E. Then maybe Big E gets a match. Maybe he goes after a mid-card title. Maybe the Intercontinental title at TLC. Maybe you have that, but he fails. He doesn't win it, obviously. And then at the Rumble, that's when you have Big E win the Royal Rumble. You have a man that people are very behind, and they want him to succeed. They've been asking for this for so long. You have him go out there, win the Royal Rumble. And then you have the big dog be the biggest douchebag on SmackDown you could possibly have. More of a douchebag than Goldberg earlier this year. More of a douchebag than Brock Lesnar 2 years ago at WrestleMania 34. You know, you just go all out. I just booked, I don't know how many months, but a lot of months from now to WrestleMania. Tell me that would be fire. Come on. You have Big E have his serious moments, his serious promos. Let Big E have his you know that promo Cody Rhodes cut on Chris Jericho? That Cody promo? You let Big E have that. You don't give him a script. You let him bullet points, you know? And he just goes crazy on promos. That'd be great. That'd be fire. Tell me that would work. Come on now. Either way. That's just my take on that. Let me get to the end of the show. So, main event happens. Jey Uso is alone here, taking on Corbin and Sheamus. You have Jey Uso taking on Corbin and Sheamus throughout the match. Handicap situation. By the end of the match, Jey Uso hit the hip attack in the corner to Sheamus. He takes out Corbin with the tope suicida, the suicide dive, and then out of nowhere, darn it, Big Dog comes out. He just walks to the ring. He doesn't run, does not haul ass. He just walks to the ring. He just said, "Hey, yo, Paul, hold this real quick. Let me just go and do my thing. Hey, how you doing? Hey, it's Tuesday. How you doing?" He just keep walking, get to the corner. Jey Uso super kick Sheamus, goes to the top. Tag by Roman, and then after he hit the splash to Jey, and then Roman just says, "Hey, yo, Jey, you done enough. You did a good job. Good go." It's like a boss sending a henchman doing all the work, and then he comes to at the end like, yeah, I got this. You're done for today. Good job. Go. You're done for today. And then Roman just sits in the corner. No ooh-ah, by the way. He just sits in the corner, spear. And then 1, 2, 3, and walks out, grab the Universal title, stands tall with Jey, holding his arm up, and Roman's like, "The fuck?" Then the song goes off the air with both guys standing, looking at each other. And I can't believe that Clash of Champions is 2 weeks away. I thought it was 3, but it's 2 weeks away from now. So that's crazy. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Marlon, you pretty much said it best. Roman's the kind of heel who doesn't care what anyone thinks. He shows up, gets the job done, and leaves. You know? He's not a John Cena where he's the first to show up and the last to leave. He shows up when he wants to, he gets the job done when needed, and he leaves when necessary. Pretty much. So, that's pretty much it. That was SmackDown. It was a bad show. But a lot of highlights I did like on the show. Alexa Bliss with the Sister Abigail, going into a trance, but then she was missing. You had Jey Uso fighting by himself, and then Roman at the end just takes all the glory with one spear. He did less than Goldberg all year. That's crazy. Roman comes in, wins the match for him and Jey. Jey Uso looked great at the beginning of the show. And Bayley in a promo. And you also had the Intercontinental title situation between Hardy, Styles, and Zayn. And I think that's it. Everything else was just not worth my time. So, SmackDown's a hit or miss show, man. Ever since they went to Fox, it's been up and down. It's like they care, they don't. Yes, no. So, either way. Juicy Titan, I'm so glad Jay's getting a chance. Someone different. That's exactly what I said last year. Someone different. I would have been okay if it was Matt Riddle, but I knew that this was a transitional feud. Because when Hell in a Cell comes through, that's when the Fiend's going to show up and say, "Hey, yo, Roman! You got my property, nigga. I want it back. Bring it back. Please. I want my child back. You kidnapped my child, known as the Universal title. I want it back." And then, yeah. Hopefully they don't fuck up like they did last year with the Hell in a Cell situation with the Fiend. I'm sure Roman's going to do a better job than corny, cornball, babyface Seth Rollins. Jesus Christ. That was a bad title reign last year. 3 great matches out of that entire title reign for Seth Rollins. AJ Styles at Money in the Bank, Braun Strowman at Clash of Champions, and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Way better than WrestleMania, in my eyes. I think that's it. Yes, sir. 205 Live. Does anyone watch 205? No. So I found this out. Today. I found this out literally a couple minutes ago or 30 minutes ago. Keith Lee is facing Drew McIntyre. 1-on-1. I don't know why. Keith Lee is facing McIntyre 1-on-1. Also, apparently, Dominic Mysterio. Also, that's how you do the Raw graphic. Okay. Got those two on the side. The match, the shit's here. And then Raw here. And then they got this. Oh, okay. Got it. You got Dominic Mysterio and Seth Rollins to be competing in a steel cage to end it all, I guess. A loaded up Raw, they said. The last time they said this was Raw was loaded up was what was it? Grudge match Raw or some shit? I don't know. Championship Monday or some shit? I don't know. So Raw will have Lee versus McIntyre. Don't know why, but hey, people say he's buried. I mean, he beats Randy Orton on pay-per-view clean in like 7 minutes. That's not really buried. I mean, yes, he did lose to Randy Orton twice via disqualification. I guess. A loss is a loss. I don't want to say, well, disqualification is not really much of a big deal. A loss is a loss, so I can see where you're going with that. But hey, he's fucking facing the WWE champion. And besides, winning losses don't mean shit in WWE. That's why I don't really mind some of the decisions that they make. When it's AEW that claims that winning losses matter, then I'll be like, okay, how does this make any sense? Huh? But since WWE don't really give a shit whether you win or lose, Yeah, you could lose all your career and then win the WWE Championship. I mean, look at Mahal, for the love of God. All hail the modern day Maharaja. So you got Keith Lee, McIntyre, Rollins and Dominic once again in a steel cage this time. And football returns on Monday. Football. I don't know why people find this a big deal. Oh, and Nakamura and Cesaro versus the Profits in a non-title match. And Asuka will defend her Raw Women's title against Mickie James. So Raw has 4 big matches set for Raw, but they should have more. It's a 3-hour show. They should have at least 6 big matches. I don't know. Maybe have a number 1 contenders match for the United States title. I mean, Bobby Lashley won it. Don't he have to defend it? Clash of Champions. Every title must be on the line. No, right? You don't want to do what you did last year with AJ Styles. Kickoff show with Cedric Alexander for 5 minutes? You don't want to do that. Either way, we'll see what happens there. So, that's pretty much it. That's SmackDown. That's the review. What do you guys think? Y'all enjoyed this? Y'all enjoyed the review? Y'all enjoyed me being live? This is why I like being live. It's because, tape. I just like... I fixed up the situation as far as live streaming goes, so everything seems to be smooth. Yes, the camera is shitty. Don't judge me. But either way, I do plan on getting a better camera within the next few months, so give me time. I do plan on getting a better laptop, by the way, so give me time. And that's it. That's all I gotta say about that. I'll just read some of the chats, and that's it. Sometimes I watch 205 Live if I'm bored, says Elijah Woods. You're a brave man. I mean, then again, I watched WCW in the 2000s, so... I actually sat and... No, not 2000. 1999. Oh, 1999. Oh, God. Nothing but Hogan. Sting turns heel. Hogan. Kevin Nash. Oh, 99 was awful. In WCW. Juicy Titan says, I hate it when people heard his music and immediately said he's buried. I knew Vince was high on Lee during Survivor Series and the Rumble. The man eliminated... No, he didn't eliminate Brock. It was McIntyre that did. But he had that standoff with Brock. Y'all saw Brock when he's like, oh, big boy. you know, either Brock and Vince, or one of them, are high on Lee. I don't mind him wearing a t-shirt. Yes, it does says that Vince thinks he's fat. Join the club. Either way, I get that. But it kind of, for some reason to me, it fits him. The shirt fits him. He came out wearing a skirt, which I didn't understand. It was shorts, but yeah, right. Then he went back to wearing his old tights. Him wearing the shirt's not bad to me. His music, yes, generic as fuck, but it's not that bad. I heard worse, I mean, people were sour on Seth Rollins' theme. I actually thought it fit him. Isn't he like a metalhead or some shit? Doing all that moshing shit, right? All those what? Yeah, all that shit. You people, you love your music. We just got niggas screaming in your fucking ears for 4 minutes. How do you listen? I mean, then again, I listen to music where niggas just be mumbling the whole time. But I rather take mumble, where it's just relaxing somehow, and just chill, versus a nigga yelling and how? Either way. His music is not that bad, I still prefer his old one, but his music is not that bad to me. I don't think he's buried at all. Just because his theme music changed and how he looks doesn't really make him buried. I mean, for fuck's sake. It's not like they gave him a cape like Neville. Jesus. It's not like they're trying to make him a superhero. Neville. Come on. No. They just told him, hey, look, we got sponsors out here. They don't want to see your big belly. Put on a shirt. Just put on a vest. That's it. Okay? If we're going to change your theme, it's a bit too rappy. You know what I'm saying? Now, the rap is good. You got bars, but I'm just saying, what if people come back and then people start singing your shit? It's going to be annoying as fuck. I mean, look at what happened to Nakamura, all those motherfuckers, it was annoying. So we got to change your shit. Other than that, you will get pushed hard. I guarantee it. Which they've done so well so far. I am not upset at Keith Lee's booking. I don't expect him to win a world title on the main roster like that. Because then people are going to take that and say, oh, you're doing what you did with Roman Reigns or Charlotte Flair. It just people online, Daniel Bryan said it best, people online are fickle. I want Keith Lee to work from the bottom, go all the way up. Just because he lost a black and gold title on NXT doesn't mean he should be in the world title scene. Just because he lost the NXT title to Karrion Kross doesn't mean he has to be in a United States title picture instantly. No. You gotta build him. How you gonna make a star by just shoving him down our throats day one? The fact that they did that with Randy Orton. I mean, come on. They should have started with a mid-card title, then the world champion. So, all I'm saying is for Keith Lee, he has to work his way up. Let him go ahead and do his shit. Let him go ahead and win a championship by next year. I'm sure I will have to... Ooh, Keith Lee versus Bobby Lashley? You don't want that? That's money to me. I enjoy it. Bobby Lashley, his best role to date or ever in his WWE run, Bobby Lashley taking on Keith Lee. I mean, for God's sakes. I will take it. I will take that. Maybe by the end of the year, going on to next year, I don't know. Either way, let Lashley hold on to the U.S. title, if anything, if that's the case. But I still stand on my Big E situation. Let him win the Rumble. Let him get his moment at Survivor Series. Let him get a title shot at TLC, but he fails. And then he goes to the Rumble, and he wins the Rumble and challenges. I don't know if he should win it or not, but just the idea of Big E in the main event of WrestleMania for the Universal title, and I mean the fucking main event. If you gave the Blood Clot Women the main event last year, you can give Big E the main event. Okay? I'm just saying. Alright, y'all. I think that is it for today. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I kind of want to, but I'll see. I'll let y'all know. I'll keep y'all posted. Hope y'all enjoyed this SmackDown review. If you guys can, leave a like, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm out. Later.